one of my biggest goals is to become a master of the universe. And what that means is I can take a thought and make it reality.
Come on.
Just like you can be a product of your environment, you can be a product of your expectation. And that's where we fall short at, because we get so caught up in the environment. We lose the dream, we lose the vision, we lose the goals. You forget that you are powerful, you are comfortable. You forget what God told you. God didn't make us to just live one type of lifestyle. Why can one person be a carpenter and another person can be a doctor? God didn't make us to live one life. You can always start again. Yeah. You can always recreate. You're creating whether you know it or not, when you can have obedience of your own voice. Nobody is telling me what to do. God's talking to me and telling me, do this, do this, do that.
All right. Hey.
Hey, guys.
Welcome to the Skittles&Clink show, podcast.
All of that.
Y'all know what we are by now. We've been doing this for a while, so
welcome.
Welcome. We hope you guys have been doing good. Did y'all get a chance to tune in to last week's episode?
Yes.
Where we talked about the women
in the Bible.
Which
one are you? Yeah.
That was a good episode, by the way. It was better than I thought. I wasn't feeling the best. I don't know if you guys could tell. I was not feeling the best.
Well, you look real good today, friend.
Thank you, because I didn't look good last week.
You always look good. Okay.
I wasn't feeling the best, but we have those moments.
We do.
But yeah, I'm so glad to be back this weekend.
This week.
How was your week? This week. Yeah. How was your week?
It was cool.
Good.
It was cool. We're excited today. If you guys haven't taken the opportunity to like, share, and subscribe, do all of the above.
Yeah.
Head on over to TikTok, Instagram, do all of that. And make sure that you guys are commenting. Today we're going to have an amazing show, and we want to hear your thoughts about it. We have a wonderful guest today.
Yes, we do.
And
before we get into
that, we need to talk about Skittles' birthday.
Oh my God. Yes. I just celebrated my birthday.
She did.
It was a pretty big one for me.
It was a big one.
I was kind of like having some breakdowns, and she just realigned herself because she know I was going through the motions with this birthday.
But it's okay because you look beautiful today, friend.
I do friend. I thought you were going to say that. I was going through the motions with that birthday, though. You know I was.
But you had an amazing time. So we all know what you like to do.
Yes.
Because you make it plain in the podcast what it is that you like to do. So we all supported you in those endeavors.
Yes.
And you had the opportunity to...
I traveled.
Yeah, so tell us about that.
It was fun. I decided to go away for my birthday.
Yeah.
I went to the UK.
Right. Now, say that a little bit louder, because you feel me? Like sometimes it's like you travel and we just went to Vegas, or, we went to Florida. We went to Houston, which we did have a ball in Houston. Shout out to, our people in Houston.
Yeah.
But you traveled all the way to the UK.
I did. I had a beautiful time. The weather was rainy as usual.
Yeah.
Very cold, but I had a good time, friend. But
I love how you just said the weather was rainy as usual, which means you ain't new to this, but you true to this, boo-boo. This isn't your first rodeo.
It's not. But I'm excited to go some other places now. I've done it. I've conquered. I've went a few times. And I think I'm checking that off the list.
Okay.
Ready to go.
Well, don't check it off until we go together.
Oh, that's right. Because we're going to get a speaking engagement there.
Yeah.
Where we're going to end up going to speak there. Someone's going to have us on their show.
Yeah, somebody.
Skittles&Clink. And we're going to go speak. Oh, and you got to take the ends.
We taking the ends with us.
Y'all don't know the ends, but there's a whole end behind the scenes.
Don't take the whole crew.
We taking our whole crew.
Because we struggled in Houston.
Ooh, did we struggle? She left me.
No.
Yeah. Okay, sorry. We have a guest.
We have a guest.
You guys, we don't want to take up too much of your time with our stuff. Y'all know how we do.
We'll pop.
Yeah, we'll pop. But we're so excited, you guys. We have a guest today.
Yeah.
It's our first male guest. first male guest. We're super, 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 super excited to have him on today. He is also an author.
He is an author.
So we have his book up here.
Yes.
We definitely want you guys to go to Amazon. It's on Amazon. Yes, he is on Amazon. Go on Amazon and purchase his book. Amazing, amazing. We won't talk about it yet.
Yes.
Let us tell you who he is and give you a little
Yeah.
background on him. So I'll let Java go ahead and take over, or Clink. And again, don't forget to tune in, like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah.
You don't want to miss this episode.
You don't want to miss it. You want to share it. I think a lot of the things that we're going to hit on today is going to be relevant to a lot of different people.
Oh, yeah.
So I do think it's important that you share with your family, with young men, with your sons, with your cousins, your uncles. Kind of feel like it hit everybody. But let me jump right into his bio. Thank you, for, Mr. Cortney, for joining us.
Thank you for coming
and agreeing.
Yes.
Because, we kind of crazy.
Don't be nervous.
So, yeah, because...
Don't be nervous.
All right. So Cortney Cungious is an author, mentor, entrepreneur, and visionary leader dedicated to transformation and purpose-driven living. Born and raised in Mississippi. Come on, Sydney.
Come on, Sip.
Cortney lived there until 2022 before relocating to Phoenix, Arizona, where he continues to expand his impact and influence. A devoted husband and proud father of 2 beautiful children.
Beautiful.
Cortney's life is grounded in faith, family, and service. With over 15 years of experience as a CDO truck driver, he understands discipline, resilience, and the value of hard work. He's also a graduate of our RSI Refrigeration School, reflecting his commitment to skill building and lifelong growth. An avid reader and passionate advocate for personal development, Cortney is always inspired to learn more and evolve. His love for knowledge fuels his mission to help others rewrite their narratives and take ownership of their futures. Cortney is the CEO and the founder of No Direction, No Path, a business and nonprofit organization focused on mentoring and guiding young men up to the age of 25. Through leadership development, mindset transformation, and real-life accountability, he equips the next generation with the tools to break cycles, discover purpose, and build lasting success. As an author, Cortney's message is rooted in empowerment, perception shifting, and spiritual growth, challenging individuals to transform their thoughts and ultimately their lives.
That's an
amazing bio.
Thank you.
Aww.
Thank you. It's your bio.
Yeah,
It's
it's
you.
Sometimes it still seems so real
Uh-huh.
now when you still developing your path. So just to hear it out loud.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel you. I know what that means. I know what that feels like.
Yes.
When people be like, you this, you that, and you be like, really? Really?
That's true.
I get all the time.
And you know what's so funny? It's funny that she says that and that you're saying that, because I have witnessed years of like people reading about her, and she does what you just did. Like, she's like,
who wrote that?
she does that. She'd be like, oh, and I'm like, yeah, that's you.
How do you do that?
So you doing that is the same thing that she does.
I think it's a sign of humility. Because, like sometimes we just do it out of love and we do it because it's our passion, but we don't know the effect that it have on other people until they say it back to us. So you're like, oh, that's just who I am. It's what I do, So then when people say it, then you're like, oh, you know what? That is me. It's you.
That's you. This is your
way. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
So in addition to that, what else would you like the people to know about Cortney?
Did we leave out anything?
Yeah, I put everything in there. I don't even know what else I can say. Man, I don't know what else I can say.
Oh, so we're so excited to have you today. You're our first male interviewee. Okay. We've never had an interview.
No, but we have men that follow us and watch the podcast. So I think there'll be.
I had to slow down and sing that because I was like, wait, you're our first male guest. That's what I should have said. But it's amazing to have you because, like LaJava said, Clink, we have men who follow us, but we've never had a male guest. Right. We talk about the effects that men go through and the things that men deal with. I mean, I'm sure from Dr. Hines, she came on and she really touched on things that men go through. And so it's really nice to have a male as a guest. And Clink and I were honored to read your book.
Yes.
We read through.
I got my copy.
I got mine too.
I'm going to get mine signed today.
Me too. We talked about
we're going to get it
I
signed.
want you to sign our book. Mm-hmm. But we want to jump into some things that we put together that we wanted to talk to you about. Right. So as an author, we want to know first and foremost, what motivated you to even write this book? In our experiences, this book is so real. It was full of affirmations, we noticed. Mm-hmm. It was very encouraging, very, very motivational. And we felt like it was something that definitely could apply to all ages, all walks of life. Mm-hmm. It could be like a person who's like, has been doing this and now like coming to the thought of like, okay, maybe I should be doing something else. Mm-hmm. Or maybe there's more for me to do. Like, what made you write this book? Mm-hmm.
It started out as legacy. Like I wanted to create something for my family. Mm-hmm. I didn't grow up with tradition. I didn't grow up with legacy. My dad passed in 2020 and unfortunately he wasn't able to leave us anything. Mm-hmm. And there's something that stuck with me. Like, what am I leaving to my kids? Mm-hmm. What are they going to say about me? Mm-hmm. I'm gone.
Mm-hmm. I love that.
Me too. So my thing is, I want my last name to mean something. Yes. And not only that, I want people to know I was here. Mm. Not only for my kids to remember me for, but if I could put my mark on the world.
Yes.
So it started as legacy. And I said, you know what? I grew up without a blueprint. It was a lot that I didn't know. Mm-hmm. It was a lot that I wasn't shown about life. It was a lot that my parents didn't know. I don't put it on them. I put it as they only knew what their parents knew. Mm. So now that I'm in a position to know better, to do better, what am I doing to show my kids better? Because it's not about just telling them. I need to show them. And
I love this. I'm sorry. I'm getting along.
That put me in the mind of I gotta create something.
Yes.
Right? And I wanted to. One of my biggest goals is to become a master of the universe. Mm-hmm. And what it means is,
because tell us what that is.
I can take a thought and make it reality.
Come on.
So let me ask you this, now that you said that, because one of the things
I know in my mind, I'm already thinking scripture.
I know, because one of the things I thought about when I was reading your book was, you had talked about in the beginning how you were driving truck and you would spend all these hours in this truck by yourself. And it was just you and your thoughts. Mm-hmm. And it was kind of like, what I took from that, and maybe this was me, I kind of thought about when you first started driving truck, did you feel like this was like a huge thing that you had went into and it was a huge accomplishment? But at some point, did you start to feel like there was more that you could be doing?
No, it didn't start off like that. Okay. Actually, if I can veer off and give you an explanation of what it was. Mm-hmm. I call getting my CDL my 5-second decision.
Why 5 seconds?
I'll tell you. I had a conversation with my brother. He was in prison. He was out now. He did a little sentence. And he was telling me about a conversation that he had with some of the guys in there.
In prison?
And yes. Their conversation was, how many seconds did it take you to get the amount of years you got?
Oh, wow.
And my brother was telling me like it took him 5 seconds to get 10 years.
And when you say 5 seconds, you mean like in the crime that he did, the decision?
I mean the decision
that he made.
Oh, they said 5-second decision that creates the execution to create the time gap.
Wow.
So I look at it as that's a two-sided coin. Mm-hmm. Because just like 5 seconds can take away 10 years.
Come on.
5 seconds can give you 10 years of prosperity.
Wow.
And that's why I called it my 5-second decision.
Wow.
I like that.
I love that.
I love that.
I love that, actually.
Yeah.
And it's so funny you said that, because I think for so many young people, they don't think about the decisions that they make.
And how long it's going to cost.
It could cost.
It could cost you, right? Right.
You. And I think you took something that could have been, that in some people's lives was negative,
right,
and you made your 5-second decision into something that was positive.
Right. Because I'm still benefiting off the decision
that you made.
And that 5 seconds.
In that 5 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
So how did you follow through with that? Like, you made the decision, and then, like, how did you put your decision into action?
At the time, I didn't know I was making it. At the time, I didn't even know what I was getting into. I didn't even know what CDL was. I didn't even know it was a career. I thought it was something that came along with the job I was doing.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know it was a career until people started telling me, hey, you can actually leave here and go off the road. You can go from state to state and drive. You can make good money with this. I was like, okay, it's a chance for me to get out the state. It's a chance for me to see the world. When I actually started driving, it wasn't about the money. It was about traveling. I wanted to see. I wanted to go as far as you allow me to go.
From Mississippi.
Okay, so I'm glad that you said that you even opened that door, right?
Yes.
Because I think when we were talking about the book, and we were talking about some of the things that we would discuss today, we talked about being in a place where you've never seen anything new, right?
Or
so different, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of times, which may even bring us to
environment, a product of your environment.
Our question here that says, do you feel that people are a product of their environment or the culture they grew up in? And the reason why I said that, and that you kind of touched on a little bit of that in the book too. I'm always led to believe that if you've never experienced something, you don't really know what to look forward to. So when you say, I wanted to travel, like I wanted to get out, I wanted to see, like, would you say growing up and the people that you were around, that wasn't an option?
Yes. I got two parts to that.
Okay, come on.
So let me get my thoughts together. I say this all the time. The biggest lie we was ever told was what you don't know won't hurt you. And I say that because what you don't know, you're not exposed to.
Right.
And what you're not exposed to is like it doesn't exist.
It don't exist.
In your reality.
Yes.
So if it doesn't exist, how do you even know what to do?
Yeah.
How do you even know where to move on?
Or expect, right?
So my second part to that question is, I think everybody is a product of their environment.
Absolutely. I agree with that.
In one way or another, everybody is struggling some more than others, some less than others. Even the rich has their struggles. A rich can be a product of their environment. I think the problem comes in when we lose our expectation.
Okay.
Because just like you can be a product of your environment, you can be a product of the expectation. Mm-hmm. And that's where we fall short at, because we get so caught up in the environment. Mm-hmm. We lose the dream, we lose the vision, we lose the goals. You forget that you are powerful, you are comfortable. You forget what God told you. You forget that God told you to move. Yeah. You're stuck because of the environment.
Yeah, and you're stuck in that environment.
The expectation.
Wow.
And that's really why I wanted to create the book, because just like in my dedication, I want my kids to know you are the creator of your reality. Mm-hmm. Don't lose their expectation. Mm. The environment will always be here. The environment has always been.
It's always been here.
It's always been in this environment. Some better than others, some worse than others, but the environment has always been here. It's the expectation.
Mm-hmm. What are you expecting?
Yeah.
And respect.
I like that. So I think that definitely moves us to our next question. When you wrote the book, who was your targeted audience? And what did you want them to take away from the story? And I think you may have answered a little bit of it. Yeah.
My targeted audience is the younger generation. And this takes me back to when I was saying about the 5-second decision. You know, it used to be 5 seconds of takeaway, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. Now, 5 seconds is taking away their life.
Mm-hmm.
These babies is dying out here because you're not shown anything else. Yeah. If I can show you that it's a different side to that coin, a different decision can push you 20 years into the future. You can live 20 years off one decision.
That's true.
Think.
Yeah.
And if you don't know how to think, let me show you how to think.
Right.
Let me show you how to get your thoughts in order to become better, because it's all about the decisions. It's all about the expectation. But if you're around the environment where nobody has expectations, I mean, you have expectations.
Right.
I want to show you that, especially with young men, because peer pressure is real. And being in environments where it's not even peer pressure, it's like you're bullied until you become the bully. Like,
I think so many kids deal with that. They zoom
there, especially males.
Yeah.
You have to fight until you start the fight. Or you the one get picked on until you do the picking.
Yeah.
It's like,
or until you stand up for yourself, right?
And that's what we're told.
Yeah.
You have to stand up for yourself. But when you get caught up in that environment, when you go through a traumatizing event and you create a mindset to get through that event, now it's been 10 years later.
Yeah.
Why are you still operating in that same mindset? Why do you still feel like because you had to fight for me as a kid, now
try to fight as an adult?
Yeah.
Because you a product of your environment. So the culture that was created for you is now the culture that you're created for
yourself, or even the culture that you're operating in. You're continuing to move through that culture because the culture, like you said, you were bullied. Not you, but a person is bullied, right? Until they become the bullier. And then do you ever come away from that? Right. Now you start moving in that same environment.
It's almost like hurt people.
Yeah.
So people that were hurt, they will hurt other people. Yeah, but also heal people.
Yeah.
So you hurt until you heal. Then once you become healed, then now you change your direction.
That's right.
And now you're walking in healing.
Yeah.
And you're speaking that language.
Yes. I love it.
Yeah. So I want to piggyback off of that, because my question is, because you talked about like, this is your targeted audience, these babies who are experiencing this and they're suffering through that, right? What does that look like? Like, cause I see the vision, right? Like I see you on the stage talking but I'm saying for you, what does that look like for you? If today you have the opportunity, the resources, you had everything you need to make that happen, where you can be able to share your voice, what does that look like for you? That's off the script, though.
It is.
I know, I'm sorry, but I want to know, because you know what? Maybe somebody's watching us and have resources, and they say, you know what? I want Cortney to come and talk to the young people at my church. I want Cortney to come and talk to the young people in my ministry at the schools, right? So what does that look like? Because from what I'm hearing, from what I read, I want that for you.
So I know that everybody's line is different.
Yes.
Everybody accepts things differently. So
speak up so we can hear you.
It may be people that I can't touch.
Right.
So first I want to create the team that can give different perspective.
Okay.
Because the perspective matters. And I want to be able to not only talk to you, but lead you in different practical careers. I'm a blue collar man myself. Did truck driving. I got HVAC. I got electrical. I got plumbing. These are some things that
I need to put you on my list. This house,
these are something that I want to show them that's available.
Yes.
Everybody doesn't want to go to college.
Come on. I love that. Yes.
So you don't know what avenue to take, and there's nobody else trying to give you the information.
Yes.
If I can guide you,
Speak up, Cortney, so they can hear.
Yeah, because
keep going.
You're so right. There's so many kids that are like, you know what, college ain't for me. College ain't for me. Yeah. But if you got a trade, like I know a young man, my nephew, I'ma just say my nephew, right? No, like real talk. My nephew, like when I call him, he knows everything about cars. Everything about cars. Now, don't get me wrong, my daddy was a mechanic. Yeah. But the fact that no, maybe I don't want to go work in a job where, you know, I got to wear a suit and tie every day. Yeah. But I enjoy, you know, getting under that hood. Yeah. I enjoy putting this music system in. I enjoy, you know, because those are profitable business also and jobs that I'm thinking about our episode that we did when we talked about purpose meets paycheck. Yeah. Right? Like their purpose isn't to go to college. Right? But but
people don't learn like that. Yeah. They don't learn through a textbook and doing the homework and taking the test. They learn practical, like you just talked about, where I show you how to do this. And then we keep practicing it and you get it.
And you have a joy for doing it.
Exactly. A love for it. Passion. And it don't take you 5 years to get it.
Because the reality is when we ask our kids, what do you want to be when you grow up? Like a doctor, a lawyer. Shout out to the doctors and the lawyers, you know, and it sounds good. You know what I mean? Yeah. But then when you start, like my daughter, she was like, when she was very small, she was like, oh, I want to be a doctor. And I said, now listen, your grades got to align with wanting to be a doctor. That's true. So if you don't want to go to school, like, let's talk about it because that's the reality. Yeah. But there's jobs out there that are, now I don't even want to say jobs. Let's say careers. Let's say to your point, right? There's trade schools that they can go to and they get the skill to be great in that field. Yeah. Right? And they can prosper. But if everybody's pushing on if I'm just pushing, you're going to be a doctor, you're going to be a doctor, you're going to be a doctor, which is great. Like, it's great. But if that ain't, it ain't for everybody. And if that ain't them, what other options are available? Yeah. And I think we hold our kids back by pushing them into something that they were never created to be. Come on, somebody. That's me to myself. We push our kids into something that they were never created to be.
Or even our agendas for them.
Our agenda. And we want them to be great.
Oh, of course.
You know, from the time a child is able to comprehend, there's always a voice. It's either the mother, the father, and it turns to the teacher, and it turns to the coach, and it turns to the friends. It's always
they get supervisors.
Yeah, it's always the voice. And God asked me a question, and He asked, if your voice doesn't hold the authority over you, who outside voice does? So what that looks like in a real world situation is, if you out and you know you ain't supposed to be here, and you hear yourself saying, I'm not supposed to be there, you better listen. But your friend saying, hey, you cool, I'm good. Who voice holds the most authority?
And the most weight. Out. Your own or your friends.
Yeah, so you listen to your friends. I look at it as this can go one or two ways. The conversation could be, man, I should have left. Or conversations could be, I should have left when you left. It's up to you to make the decision.
Yes. Yeah. I like that.
I do too.
I like that.
And I think so many young people, you're right. Like you have those inside voices. You have those thoughts. You have those teachings. You have the things that you hear that you know are those positive things, like you ain't even supposed to be here. Right. But you don't listen to that. Yeah. A lot of young people, you've been taught well. The seeds have been planted. You know you ain't supposed to be there. Yeah. And it comes to provision. Like it comes to remembrance when you're in those situations. But you listen to the friend that's like, this is cool. We having a good time. Let's just stay a little longer. You know, when in your mind, it's like, I should even be here.
But guess what? That goes back to the 5 seconds. You got 5 seconds to decide. Is you about to be out or you about to stay?
Exactly.
And that 5 seconds
could change your life. It could change your life. And so kind of, I like that you touched on that, because I think in a lot of situations, we adults even, we find ourselves in situations and areas and places and things that we know it's like, this don't really feel, it's not a fit.
Right.
Shouldn't be here. You see all the, what we call red flags, but we still go on with it, knowing that it could change our lives.
Yeah.
It is not just kids. So I think when we started talking to you about like the targeted audience for your book, in all honesty, when I read your book, even at my age of 40, I was like, this applies. It applies.
Let me tell you, I got a whole affirmation wall.
Seriously.
And I was like, you know what? All of this, I'm writing it down and I'm putting it on my wall.
Dealing with the affirmations, I put so many affirmations in
So many. I love it.
Because
hey.
Thank you guys for tuning in tonight to this episode. We hope that it touched you.
Yes, as much as it touched us.
Because it really touched us. So we hope that you guys enjoyed this episode with our guest tonight, our first male guest.
Yes, it was.
Amazing talk about his book, No Direction, No Path. We're hoping that you guys will tune in for part 2.
Yes, next week.
Come back next week for part 2 episode.
Yeah.
Okay?
And Skittles&Clink wanted to give you guys an opportunity to get a copy of the book. So we're going to donate 2 copies of the book. One way that you can get it is if you are in YouTube and you watch this episode today, we want to make sure that you comment down below. First of all, that you want the book, right?
Yeah.
That you would like you would like a copy of the book, and also put in there what was your best part of this episode?
Part 1.
Part 1.
What did you like about part 1?
Yeah. What did you like about part 1?
And put in there that you want a book. Like if you're interested in the book, I would like a copy, because we don't want to just give it to someone who.
And it's a signed copy.
Yeah, that's right.
It's a signed copy.
We're gonna have him. He signed our copy.
Yes. Yes.
Also, another way you could get it is go to Instagram. Thursday Instagram, tonight's Instagram post, as well. Say you would like a copy of the book, like it, and then tag somebody that is not following us. Yeah. And that would put you into the drawing, because we're going to draw names. Yeah. We only have 2 signed copies, but we definitely want to be a blessing to 2 people. Yes. We want you guys to have the book. So please participate. Yes. We're going to send out these books, okay, you guys? Yeah. We know in the past it's taken us a long time, but our aunts are going to help us. Yes. So please make sure you participate. Come back for next week for part 2. Okay.
Because we'll announce the winners for the drawing
after the second.
After the second part airs. Yes. You guys don't want to miss this. This story is so super amazing. It's good. And so I'm excited. Me too. All right. You look cute too. You look cute, girl. All right. Thank you guys. Bye. Bye. See you next week.